Hello, and welcome to another mini soft vinyl Kamen Rider review. This is Drive Set 2 and probably the last Gaim set we're going to get. I don't think we'll have Drive Fruit Arms or Gaim Drive Arms or whatever type fruit Drive Arms. And I also bought this set just to get the Ankh figurine. So I'm just going to put this in here as a bonus part of the review. I'm not going to review it on its own, it's just two figures. Having something there, a bit silly. So anyway, I mostly bought this for these two because, well, Dead Heat looks stupid. Yeah. So we have Ryugen Hell Lockseed arms, and we've got Kamen Jam right here on the last episode. Type Technique, and then you got Mark right there. So all size information on the boxes right there. They all pretty much look the same. And the other side telling you exactly what you get inside. This one too. So yeah, this box looks shorter, but it is the same height. Which I actually prefer these ones because using less space, you're wasting less paper because there's at least two sides of paper that you're not using anymore. So that's cool. I think double packs work better in my opinion. And the back of all these boxes have a basic profile of the characters and what else you get in the set. And this is one of the sets that doesn't have any old riders from the past. It's all 5 new ones. So another thing I like about these, that what they've finally done, is that because it's a Hong Kong import, they have to stick a Hong Kong sticker on it. And whoops, wrong choice. They actually stuck at the bottom, so it covers up the expiry date, which is not important anyway. Like, there's nothing interesting to see there. Doesn't cover up any of the box art on the back. And plus, unless you buy this from a Cashiland, like candy store, these don't come with candies anymore. So they're called box plays now. They're not called eat plays. Sick one, hub one in Cantonese. They're just called box plays now because there's no candy in them anymore. If you want the candy, you have to get them from a Cashiland, which most likely won't have the full sets anymore. You never get a full set in Okashiland. It's far too hard because the rare ones always get sold out so quickly. It's like somebody knows when the items will arrive. So get these from toy stores, no candy. Anyway, yeah. So let's just quickly get through this one. We've already had a review of O's before, but here he is again. But this one actually looks a bit different. He actually has gold paint and metallic paint instead of just yellow, so that's kind of cool. He is a bit different. Metallic green, so it does look better than the original one that was sold on its own. Just realized it wasn't focused. Look at that metallic coloring. Does look pretty good. Looks way better than the flat colors that they used previously. So let's just unwarp his legs a little bit. By the way, all of these figures inside the box come packed in a little bag like this. No tape or anything. They just crumbled it. They just put the figure in and crumble the bag up between the legs. Next we have Ankh. This is Ankh complete, not lost or anything. So does have the Ankh hand there. It does have a bit of paint that goes onto his back, but yeah, overall it doesn't look too bad. Bit too much black, like not enough paint I guess, but the head's pretty good, and the body is done quite well. As always, the molding on these things are pretty good, so we'll save the Gaim ones till last. Here's Type Technique. They painted a little bit of his armband. Not too much. The strap. There's a little car in his driver thing, and very bulky, of course. And just to compare him, here is the armor changing one. Obviously, yeah, it doesn't have the tire attached, but again, the detailing is much better on this one. Actually has proper shin pads there instead of just flat ones on the figure. Also, this one's missing so much paint compared to the soft vinyl. It's funny and ridiculous. Oh, well, but they are almost the same height. I think, yeah, pretty much the same height. So interchangeable, you know. And then we have Mark, which uses a shiny white plastic. This is silly, this chest piece. You can see the little bike gears there in the soft vinyl, which is pretty cool that they've done that. And yep, just very shiny white. I can't imagine any way of painting on this. Well, he's not standing. I need him to stand though here, because we're going to compare. Come on, don't fall. If you don't know how to unwarp these, you just get some hot water. I just put them in a hot water sink and just let the plastic soften up. Dead heat. This is drive dead heat, not mark dead heat. And you'd think they would like save some plastic by using the same parts here, but they didn't, because well, with Mark, his little driver is attached to the leg piece, whereas this one is attached to the torso. If this was all attached to the torso, they could have just swapped these legs around and, you know, just use that. The arm is the same, just this one has a bit of black painted on there. And this one's the same as a standard drive arm, just molded in white plastic, and they did paint this a little bit. Again, just from the front, you see the paint red just sort of stops there. Very silly. So, and even though he's not painted on the back, the different types of plastic that they've used, different plastic that they've molded, it gives it the illusion of some coloring on the back, because you have the white arms and the black body. And because both of these have this tire piece just blocking the way. So you got the dead heat tire right there, and this is just a plain tire that could be anything, which is well, I guess I'm glad that they didn't paint that tire, because for someone who does like Mark, you know, this tire could be any signal bike, you know, it could represent any signal bike. Finally, we have Type Jam right here. He looks a bit too goofy, to be honest. I think it's the shape of the head, and the fact that the head is also molded into the front armor pieces makes him look very goofy. This looks weird. Looks really wide and kind of chubby. I do really like this this rider in the last episode. It does look really shiny and good, but it doesn't translate to a soft vinyl very well. He just looks a bit weird here. And thinking how I'm gonna cut him for the custom Lego figure that I do, but I'm gonna have to think of a way. Yeah, it looks a bit too goofy, so you can go to the side right there. And finally, we have Ryuga and Hell arms, which this looks really good. The kiwi head is pretty nice. The crimson red. They didn't just paint the front; the whole side is painted, so that's good. They painted the back of the helmet, which is a nice touch. You know, kiwi right there. And metallic green is pretty good. It's even a different shade of green to the torso. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got 8 colors on this guy, right? You got the metallic gold here. A slightly different shade of gold there, so that's 2. This goes the same as the face, so there's still 2. You got the red, that's 3 colors. Purple there, 4 colors. 2 greens here. The green looks the same there. Yeah, 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Purple 5, red 8. No, 6, and about 7. And this one 8. So Christ, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. Yeah, 8 colors for the soft vinyl figure. I've never counted so many colors on one of these figures. That's pretty amazing for that guy right there. So obviously from the new batch, my favorite is the Ryugen figure, and then the Jam one, and the dry ones are just kind of like eh. I guess Mark is okay. Just that tire on his shoulder just looks really weird. It still bugs the hell out of me. I don't like it. I don't like most of Drive's designs because the double pack O's is, if you already have O's from the single figures before, you might still want to get this because this is like specially printed O's with metallic colors. Not too accurate because O's does have the gold ring there, but the middle colors are not metallic, so it's still not accurate. Like the other one wasn't accurate either because that one was missing the metallic coloring, whereas here it's all metallic coloring. So it's not like a special variant that you would definitely be interested in picking up if you collect soft vinyl figures. I already have O's head chopped from one of these. I'm not gonna cut this up, so I'll be a keeper, I guess. Ankh head, Ankh body is pretty good. So he's only sold, the soft vinyl Ankh's only sold in this double pack. So this is definitely something you want to pick up. I already reviewed the Wiz and White Wizard before, Forze and Naoshisko. There's also a Deno and Momotaro's. That's like one of the only times for you to pick up a Momotaro's mini soft vinyl, so definitely try and pick it up. And from the picture, it looks like Momotaro's is exactly the same as the original sword form Deno that was released when it first came out. So Momotaro's does look pretty good in the picture. Jam's okay, just looks really fat, so really doesn't capture the essence, but I mean as a figure it still looks kinda okay, just a bit lacking really. The back of the mold is okay, I guess, just probably one of the worst Gaim soft vinyl figures. So, and you have these guys, out of Drive the best one is Mark, and then Dead Heat just looks dumb and lazy, and that's the suit's design, but as a toy it represents the suit. So if you like the design in the show, this is a good soft vinyl figure. And this guy looks really good compared to the suit in the show. Again, I don't really like this design too much. It's okay. This one's definitely better than Dead Heat, but it definitely is a pretty good representation of the suit from the show. So this is a good soft vinyl. Phew. Subscribe to the channel, comment below, and guys, take care and have a nice day. Bye.